Okay, alright, here we go. Here it is. The Gen 1 finale. I am not gonna lie, I'm spooked. I'm very spooked. Things have not gone the way that I wanted them to. We've lost many Pokemon. We do have the God Squad, I think, for the Elite Four, but we can only hope. Let's end this. Hell yeah. How you doing, King of Donuts? So, I've lost a lot of Pokemon. And I'm very concerned about that because there are a couple very scary things I'm gonna have to face, but I am hopeful. I'm very, very hopeful for how things may go. Doing good? Glad to hear it. Alright, let me just go ahead and put away Javelin Owl. We will no longer need him. I think that's officially the first Fearow to survive one of these runs. So, where is... Let's see. So what do I have so far? Let me look over my Pokemon. So we have Jolteon. Jolteon is my plan to wipe out Lorelei. We have Lilzam. Lilzam, I'm gonna be keeping in the back pocket, I think, for maybe dealing with Blue, hopefully. I'm not sure. I'm actually a little concerned that Lilzam's not gonna be as helpful as I think he is. Next we've got Flarfon the Charizard, who is named out of sheer inconvenience. Hello, Run. So, I think Charizard might be one of my best bets for dealing with Blue's Alakazam. Because I will be a couple levels higher than it, so I might be able to outspeed, and if I can get a Slash crit in, that might be a one-tap, because Big Zam doesn't have any defense. But I'm not entirely certain. I really, really wish Aerodactyl hadn't died. We've got Patrick. So Patrick here is going to be my answer to a lot of the Elite Four. Specifically, going to be my answer to Bruno completely, because it completely covers everything that Bruno's going to send out. Might be my counter to a lot of what Blue has, and I think is probably my best bet for dealing with Lance. And then, of course, we have Squidward. So, during preps, I was kind of thinking, what can I do with Squidward? Because I wasn't entirely certain I was bringing him. But then I had a thought. If my calcs are correct, and the level difference makes up for it, Squidward should be faster than Big Zam. This means, if I don't miss, I could potentially kill Big Zam with a Wrap Lock. It's not a guarantee. Wrap doesn't have a 100% hit rate, but there is a chance this could be my easiest way of killing Big Zam. Now, we have one more Pokemon to take from our box. I'm debating between taking PH or taking, where is he? Hazander. You're really trusting an 80% wrap? It's the best bet I have now that Aerodactyl's dead, because Aerodactyl would have outspit it, like, straight up, and I could have just, like, killed it with a Hyper Beam. But I'm actually really, really uncertain about the Big Zam now, and I really do think wrap might be my best bet. Really trusting 80% wrap? Yeah. Yeah. I am. And that's the sad part. I'm Squidward, you're Squidward, we're all Squidward! But yeah, no, I kind of had to come to terms with the 80% wrap myself a while ago. So, here's where I'm unsure about what we take as our 6. So, PH, Seadra is unironically at its best in Gen 1. It has a ton of defense and a ton of special defense. Well, special in general. But it doesn't have a ton of speed. Then we have our boy, Magneton, which has a ton of defenses. The problem is I don't have Thunderbolt. And I don't remember what level it gets Thunderbolt. I think Hazander might be our best bet. I think we can open with it in worst case scenario, or we can get like a Paralyze in. The one thing I'm scared of, because chat kind of pointed this out last stream, Gary should, or Blue rather, should have a Magneton himself. And I don't know... I'm unsure if, like, I can actually deal with that. Because I don't have a ground type. I don't have Dig. I don't have Earthquake. I think literally nothing gets Thunderbolt. I think, if I remember right, Electabuzz learns it through level, and I know Raichu and Pikachu do in Yellow specifically. Or rather, Pikachu does, because Raichu doesn't exist in Yellow. Let me double check something here. What do I have? Okay, you know what I can do? Let me deposit Hey Xander for 1 second. I need to check something in the PC. So... Where are you? Right, that's the Raticate. We don't need that. We don't need Threesome. Threesome's gonna be useless. Womp? Womp might be a good answer to the Magneton, actually. We need a ground type, or we at least need something that can deal with it. Because Magneton, the biggest problem with Magneton Gen 1 is when you're facing that thing down, it's got a ton of defenses. Isn't that in the power plant, or is that where Thunder is? I think power plant is Thunder, because Thunderbolt you get from Surge. Yeah, I think we might take Womp, actually. But then, who do we get rid of for Womp? Let me look through my party real fast. So... do I need Jolteon? Hello, Madness. How you doing? I'm trying to figure out my situation with Blue before we head in there. The Pin Missile could be really, really good for fighting Big Zam. Also, Thunderbolt could be really good. Because I think Blue has a Lapras in this game, I want to say. Or no, that's Lorelei. How else is Lorelei gonna be dealt with? Yeah, that's kind of the issue. Maybe Flarfon really isn't our best bet. I don't know. Like, the problem is I only have 6 party slots and I really don't have the coverage to deal with a lot. Squidward is a good last resort for Alakazam, so I really don't want to get rid of him. Patrick is a must-have. I really don't know. I need something to deal with the Magneton, though. Like, Blue's Magneton is scary. What does the rival starter or evolution? It's Flareon. So it will be, like, really, really easy to deal with. My issue is the Magneton, and my issue is the Alakazam. Everything else he has should be relatively simple. We do have Sanders. And you do have Dig, but you're so slow. Then again, you should outspeed a Magneton, right? I mean, surely. What has more attack stat, chat? Does Sandslash have more, or does Graveler have more? Specifically in Gen 1, because obviously Lair Gen's kind of fucked with the whole system. At the end of the day, this is the last fight, so you could sack something. Oh, definitely. But... okay, hang on a minute. One more thing to check. Sanders, what is your... defensive 88? And that's at 33. You know what? Yeah, I think we'll take Womp. And I think we'll get rid of Flarfon. Flarfon, I love you, buddy, but we don't need you. And we desperately, desperately need some stuff to deal with a certain situation we're gonna have. Okay, so first things first, let's go heal, and let's start power leveling our Geodude. Sandslash seems stronger. Okay. I'm trying to think. So, there is another thing we're gonna have to worry about in the Elite Four, and this is something, I don't know if this is a thing in Blue and Red, I don't think it ever came up, but the first Gengar on Agatha's team has Mega Drain. So, Lil Zam is exactly why this is why I'm taking him over taking Starmie into that fight, or taking, like, anything else into that fight. Alright. So, it's time to do some power leveling. So, let's start by getting everyone up to 55 who isn't 55. Actually, maybe up to 58, now that I think about it. So, our cap is 65, which is a nice cap. What moves does Blue's Magneton have? It has Thunderbolt, it has Thunder Wave, it has Sonic Boom, and it has, I think, Screech? You act like Mega Drain's gonna kill someone? It will if it's coming from a Gengar. Gengar is scary. Gengar is Gengar. Gengar is spooky. Okay, there we go. We'll Zam up to 58. Man, it would be really nice if I could evolve you. Alright, let's get Patrick up to 58. The Magneton has Screech and Swift. Okay. Yeah, I know it has Thunderbolt. I know it has Thunder Wave. So those are the other two moves. Okay. Well, I think we have this, I hope. Magneton is kinda not a threat. That special stat spooky. If its special stat looks anything like mine's, I am very, very scared of a Stab Thunderbolt. Which is why I would very much like to have Womp with us to just not worry about it. Because the thing is, if I have Womp, he completely shuts that thing down. Exactly, I just need a ground type. And Womp will do that. The other issue I have with Sandslash too is I don't think Sandslash has enough HP. Like, I don't know. Because I'm like kind of worried. Because like the thing is, Swift is neutral against Sandslash, it's not neutral against Womp. So I think that's our best bet. I think we're good. I think our team covers most things. Weirdly enough, if we had just not lost Aerodactyl, we'd have this whole thing covered with one Mon. That's the just infuriating part. Sandslash is mostly better in everything except for defense by like 5 points, and typing. It doesn't have rock type. And the rock typing will help against Swift a lot. That's like the main thing I want. Because the thing is, Swift is physical and it has Screech. So having as much resistance to that as I can is pretty important. Okay, let's give Patrick all of the levels. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit spooky going in, but I'm confident we have everything we need. Okay. Am I going to have enough rare candies for this? I should be fine, I think. Guess that means you can't use Dig as Sandslash? Yeah. We confidence there just got here. I'm a little worried about Blue. I think I have everything else covered. But Blue's a little bit spooky, if only because of the, Magneton, the Alakazam. I'm not even worried remotely about the Exeggutor. Exeggutor is Exeggutor. Like, Gen 1 is probably the worst gen to be Exeggutor in. Because speed is everything in this gen, and, he ain't got no speed. Plus, I have ×4 pin missile on that man. ×4 pin missile is gonna go hard. Hey, Xander is alive. Yes, hey, Xander lives. He won't die. He just won't. God, it's so funny to me that Patrick just doesn't learn anything. What about later gens? Exeggutor gets better as the gens go on. Definitely. For sure, for sure. The Nidos do the same thing, actually. I don't think the Nidos are that good in Gen 1, but in Gen, like, 2 onward, they actually do get kind of good. And, same goes for Machamp and Snorlax. Like, Machamp and Snorlax have no special defense, but, like, man, oh man, once they get special defense after the split, they get good. Because, like, Snorlax in this game is actually surprisingly frail. Machamp has no special defense in this game because he has no special stat, whereas, like, in later gens, like, the Machamp line, oddly enough, has pretty good special. Exactly, and it also gets No Guard Fissure and No Guard Dynamic Punch and Liar tools, so I feel like Machamp only got better. Big Zam has always been God. I mean, really, I don't think there's ever a game where Big Zam is a bad thing. Gengar... I feel like Gengar is at its worst in Gen 1. Because just, like, no Levitate, and, like, Psychic types are kind of God, and it doesn't really have any Ghost-type moves, and, you know, the physical special split hasn't happened yet. There's, like, a lot of things that go against Gengar in Gen 1. Screech? I don't need Screech. Nope. No interest in Screech, thank you. Stop screeching at me! Squidward, no! Did get worse when the punches became physical? Yes, that is, like, I think the only thing that made Big Zam and Gengar worse, but even then, like, they have enough move coverage, they don't really care. Because, like, really, other than Psychic, Thunderbolt, and, like, a few other things, like, what does Big Zam really need? And same goes for Gengar. Hydro Pump? No. I have Surf, I don't need a Hydro Pump, get that out of here. Okay, here we go. Just keep leveling up. Perfect. Once you get to 58, we'll start working on Womp. Not a lot of Ghost moves in Gen 2 and Shadow Ball's physical. Yep, Ghost-type moves for whatever reason were physical up until Gen 4. I don't know why. And you can tell in Gen 3 they tried to fix this because they were like, okay, well, all the Ghost types we're introducing this gen are physical attackers. Because you have Shedinja, you have Sableye, you have, what's his name? Dusclops. So it's like, obviously Dusclops is more defensive in general, but it does have an okay physical attack stat. Like, they tried to fix it, and then I think they just kind of realized, okay, yeah, when we do the special split next gen, we're gonna have to just give it to, we're just gonna have to give Ghost types, you know, a lot more tools to work with, because most of them are special attackers. I don't know, the whole Ghost type situation was weird. That's an option as well. I forgot about that. He can blow up. That's an error tool that Sandslash doesn't have. Outcome. Womp go boom. There we go, Womp's evolving. Banana's a physical attacker, Dusclops didn't become physical until Gen 4. Really? There he is. There's the boy. Alright. I mean, Dusclops is more defensive anyway, like, he's more of a stats dealer. I would be very happy if we managed to get ourselves, like, a Dusclops in Gen 3. No, not that. I'm goofing here. There we go. Yeah, Dusk Noir exists in Gen 4. True. Dusk Noir is very, very good. Too bad it's a trade mod, so I'm not getting it. I'm gonna have to sell for Dusclops. Very sad, but I can live with that. Okay. Get you up to 58. For some stupid reason, the elemental punches were special instead of physical. Yes, because all of them were attached to stats that were special. So because of that, they had to be special. Like, because fire, ice, and thunder are all special type. Yeah, I think Womp is just better in general than Sandslash. Hitmonchan still being terrible. Hitmonchan has some niche uses. But yes, overall Hitmonchan has problems, even though I love him. Even though he's a goofy goober. Yeah, Womp is definitely gonna be our answer to a lot of stuff coming up, I think. Especially the Magneton. The Magneton is like the #1 issue. Earthquake! Yeah, baby, let's go. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we got the Magneton under control now. The Magneton will not be an issue. Oh, that feels good. Honestly, you can also take care of the Flareon, too. Which is really nice, because Flareon doesn't really have a lot of defense. It has a lot of special defense in this gen. But, not a lot of defense. So we do have a chance. There's a hope, there's a dream. There we go. Trying to learn Explosion. Yeah, baby. Give me that Explosion. My plan is to blow up. Early game Hitmonlee over Hitmonpunch. Yep. Yep. Hitmonlee was just kind of goated in the first couple of gens. Got a few picks for the Mangs tourney I'm kind of debating. I will state, probably do it fast because it sounds like it's going to be first come, first serve. I'm not gonna get involved with it. I've talked about this a little bit before, but the main reason is just that, like, Mangs gets a lot of shit for when he puts, like, people he's associated with into the CMUs, and I really don't want to be the source of any drama. Then I just don't even think I'll get picked to begin with, but I don't really care too much about that. I just want, like, a ton of people to get in who haven't gone in before. That's, like, kind of what I'm hoping. Okay, there we go. Yeah, those stats are nice. Look at that. I already submitted one, but maybe I could change if I don't get picked first stream. I don't know how he's formatting that. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of defense. That's a lot of tactic. Honestly, yeah, it's like below average special. I think he could tank a non-super effective hit from anything not named Alakazam. Okay. So, I think we have our team. I think we're good. It's going to be rough. This is definitely going to be the harder Elite Four than what we've done in the past. Because in the past, our Elite Fours have kind of just been a sweep. this is going to be rough. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. We're in for a bad time. Let's look over Squidward and Patrick now that they've gone to level 58. So, good speed, good special. What I'm really, really hoping for is just a wrap sweep on the Alakazam. That's kind of what I want. I'm a little worried. Next up, we've got Patrick. Good stats all around. That is, like, surprisingly high defense. Like, he could tank a couple of hits if he has to. Well, so here's a few, very broken strat you could do that everyone can easily see. Wrap sweep. Oh, I'm hoping for it, Tack. I'm hoping for it. Alright, let's see what we have for TMs. You have Hyper Beam. Womp. Man, Womp can't use Hyper Beam. That sucks. Everyone else is special attackers, so Hyper Beam. Actually, let me look over the stats here. 107. No. I'll check. 107 is not bad. Finally going Gen 2. Very soon. Yeah, next stream, in fact. Okay, so we'll give Hyper Beam to Starmie. Who's the scariest Elite Four in Yellow version? If we're talking purely about the Elite Four themselves, definitely Lance. If we're talking about the champion being included, 100% Blue. Thunder Wave, I'm gonna give that to Starmie as well. Yeah, I think so. Works. And then, what is this? Rock Slide. I can give that to Womp. Womp can use that very well. By the way, Tack, how was FE9 today? I know you did our FE9 stream. Who decided Lance needed all Dragonites? I think he only has one Dragonite in this game, but he does have 2 Dragonairs, which, technically speaking, are kind of like the worst of it. Squidward, learn Mega Drain, please. Thank you. Let's get rid of Constrict. I'm also gonna have to teach him Surf. Okay. TM06 is Toxic. Is there anyone who really needs Toxic? Not really. Okay, HMO3, which is Surf. We got a lot of resets, but we hit 400 subs yesterday. Nice, yeah, I saw that. Congrats. Alright, it already knows Surf. There we go. I'm reading chat while I'm trying to teach moves. I should be careful because I might delete something actually important. There we go. Lance got 3 Dragonites in Gold and Silver, I think. Yeah, it's something along those lines. It's insane. Like, they just decide that was a good idea for whatever reason. Fissure, I am going to be higher leveled, technically speaking, by the end of the fight. So, the chance of using Fissure go up, but I don't really think it's a good idea. Alright, I'm good. Oh, God. Alright. I'm kind of hoping I don't have to start with, like, laryngitis or something. My throat's been hurting all day, and I've been having a hard time talking. That would be very bad. I have to do a Darkest Dungeon stream tomorrow with Berserkers, so that would not be good. Okay. I think we'll just send up Patrick, because I'm pretty sure we have to do a rival fight now. Yep, there it is. Gen 2, there's not a lot of ice types. Yeah, ice types are kind of rare. There is a whole cave of them, but they're not really going to... Like, what is Delibird going to contribute, you know? Like, what are we going to do with Delibird, chat? Like, really? I forgot I named him Chud. Alright, so Sand Slash. This is actually really good, because this kind of tells me what he's going to open with. So, Sand Slash is probably his opener. Yeah, Patrick should crit sweep quite a few things. Words are hard. Execute. I'm just going to Hyper Beam you out of existence. Or I'm going to miss. That works too. Okay. Ooh. That's a lot of damage. He's using a potion. What do you mean? Okay, you cannot keep missing these. Bruh. Nah. Yeah, the Poliwhite family will be nice. I'm gonna just get away from you, actually, and send Squirtle in to start drinking you. Oh yeah, I know you mean Gen 2. Okay, good. Missed. Let's just wrap you to death. That's a wrap. So apparently in Gen 2, I think Umbreon was supposed to be a poison type, but changed due to a lack of dark types. Probably. There's a good chance of that. Rebel just has 5 potions for some reason. No idea why. Yeah, they just like to troll sometimes, you know? This is fine. This is completely fine. That means he must be nerfed in Firered Leafgreen a bit, because I know the potion limit in that game, or item limit in general for trainers, is 4. So... Okay, I missed. I'm confused. That's not good. Heard someone confusion. No, Jason, no! Don't finish that. Don't finish that sentence. Hey, Ephraim. How you doing? I still have to get caught up with the FE4 videos. It's been on the list. Busy fucking weekend. We're about to go face the champion. I'm just slowly wrapping this thing to death. Man, you have a confusion tick on every single one of those? That's unfortunate. That's fine, this should be dead now. What? No, 2 more wraps is needed. There we go. It's gonna take forever to kill with this, but it does kill. Wrap is way too good. Gen 1 wrap goes hard. Okay, see, you're the problem, and you're why I have this boy right here. Speaking, I thought, what if Finn tilts you? Finn Tiltu? It does give Miracle, which is nice. I mean, pretty much anything can work. I don't know. I'm never huge on the idea of, like, physical fathers for magical mothers and vice versa. Okay, there's the Lil Zam. I'm just gonna send out Eevee, see how much Pin Missile does. That might be... It might give me an idea for Big Zam. Okay, well now that's a problem, but... Thunder Wave you. Recover, okay. He's stupid. That is... Wow, even with Reflect, that is a lot of damage. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, I think our best answer to dealing with Big Zam is gonna be Eevee. Yeah, this is definitely our best answer. Look how much damage that's doing. My god. And that's with a Reflect up. Okay, that's not great, but that's fine. Come on. Take him out. One more hit? Damn it. But if... Why do you not use Psychic? Challenge making it happen at all. I mean, well, the thing is, like, Finn will marry almost anyone, because that dude has, like, 1,000,000 base love points for all the girls that join after Chapter 2. I think Womp is our best bet for this. Considering you gotta be Usain Bolt in order to get them together. Yeah, I mean, it is, and it isn't difficult. I don't know. I don't think it's, like, the worst pairing in the world, because it's, like, it should be a fast enough pairing. Don't they have pretty high, base love points? Okay, come on. Yes, that's nice. Okay. Earthquake? Yeah, that's gonna do, like, nothing to me, but that's fine. That did surprisingly high damage. 180? Yeah, it's something like 180. It's very high. Yeah, Finn has, like, high love points with every single girl that joins after Chapter 2, and I guess technically also Chapter 2 as well, because he has high love points with Raxus. So, Finn is just a good father in general, but it also means he can't keep his Brave Lance in Gen 2, which can be kind of a pain. Yes, Bridget as well. Alright. Let's move on forward, go heal, and then we can go back. So, I didn't... Let me look over how that battle went. Womp had a little bit more problems with Flareon than I kind of realized he would. Finn got that Riz, he does. That Lance is Airness's property anyhow. I gotcha. She makes good use of it. Alright. So, now with Blue out of the way, we can go up to Victory Road. Oh boy. Here we go. Here it is. Now, I am very scared of Blue. I've talked about this, but Blue is... He's got just enough things on his team to be a problem. Man, it's just... And don't even get me started. Cynthia is going to be a whole other level once we get to Platinum. I'm terrified of Cynthia. I'm going to have to, like, plan extensively for Cynthia. Like, Cynthia will not be a joke in the slightest. I'm terrified. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Gen 4 in general is just kind of scary, I feel like. Yes, thank you. Thank you, sir. Alright, here we go. Gonna post turn units for advice, but ran out of space. Yep. YouTube limit is actually kind of small. I mean, you can always post in the Discord. This music is awesome. Yeah, it really feels final. It's like, this will be your final trial. Alright, here we go. Le Surf. And then the badass music is instantly gone. Hello, Aries. How are you doing? Oh, God. Yeah, I'm, like, starting to not feel too well. You can pass here only if you have the March badge. I have all the badges. Why could we not just have one guy at the front check me to see what badges I have? Why do we have to do all of this? Really like the Firered and Leafgreen rendition of the song. Yeah, no, a lot of the renditions in Firered Leafgreen are nice. Love how the guards just stay in the water to block people from going on. Yeah, they must be fantastic swimmers to stay there as long as they do. My God. You can pass or only if you have the Earth badge. Again, just put one guy at the front gate to check if I have all 8. You didn't need to hire 8 people. Alright. Time to use max repels, because I don't want to be in here. So... let me just do this. Right, I don't know if I have anyone with strength. Let me just see if I can give that to somebody real fast. Yep, Womp can learn strength. Perfect. Let me just do this. Defense curls unneeded. So in general, 1 skill unit, Aether of Corrosion, 2 crit machine designed to 1 hit everything, but will get doubled. Max speed unit that will kill everything with 1,000 knives. Isn't the issue with slow units for the Manx event that, like, the slow units have low priority? I thought they did. How come Mike isn't a mod in Discord? At least to me, seems like mod material. It's because Mike is not, like, consistently there. Also, I don't want to just flood the server with mods. Like, I want to keep, like, the mod count relatively small, you know? Because, like, we don't need that many. Okay, there we go. Slow units move second when the fight starts. That's what I thought. Okay. Hit with the Baba Booey. Perfect, okay. Yeah, and also, me and Mike are usually on at the same time, so it's like, anything that he could do, like, I can do as well. It's not, like, an issue. Whereas, like, the likes of, like, Nori and LTA, various other people are on at times where I'm not potentially on. Stall is a skill for some reason. Yeah, we don't question anything anymore. It's safer not to, you know? Sky Attack. Well, I can sell that for more full restores, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I know Moltres is here. I don't care about Moltres. I can't catch it anyway. It's illegal. No point in risking losing him onto that thing. Alright. So, let's see. I never remember how this area works. I hate Victory Road. Right, I always go click on it thinking it's like the newer games. Alright. Boop. Slow unit, I found a 30 weight guard lance, 5 defense, and res that I can use heavy strikes and found it pretty funny. Oh, it's hilarious. Alright, here we go. God damn it. Victory Rose, the final test for trainers. Yeah, can you, like, leave me alone so I can go push rocks? I'm just gonna kill you in, like, 1 hit anyway, so I really don't see what the issue is. I'm gonna be honest with you, Patrick not having Psychic is kind of painful. It kind of hurts. It really does. It's almost like I taught the thing that's dead now Psychic. Isn't that crazy? Red and blue sprite looks so weird. I don't remember what the legendary birds look like here. I'm well aware what they look like for Gen 3 because people kept spamming them for the Emerald CMP. So as I've been like working on the Gym Leaders Elite 4, I just keep running into things that that I definitely don't think I'm prepared to fight. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad. I'm scared, chat. I'm scared of the CMP. Which, by the way, speaking of the CMP, I think that's probably gonna start next week finally. I've been working on it a lot, and it's like almost done. I still have to work on most of the Overworld trainers and the Elite 4, but other than that, it's pretty much finished. Mega Kick, eh. Wonder how dumb a rogue with Avoid, Tank, Skill, and Fatigue Tolerance would be. It'd be interesting. Okay. There's a guy there. Avoid the guy. Don't make eye contact, chat. That's what he wants. Okay. Something up there. Just move around him. 3 turns until fatigue starts. Yeah, I'm not sure how the whole thing works. I have Submission now. Submission, again, I think is just going to get sold for more full restore money. Okay. You're guarding something, but I don't really care what it is. If I remember right, I think I have to push a rock all the way over here? Yes, I do. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the concept of Victory Road in Pokemon, because I feel like I like the concept, but I don't really like most of Victory Road, like, throughout the series. It kind of occurs to me. I don't know. The one I do remember liking quite a bit was Black and White's Victory Road. That one I actually did like, but the rest of them I'm just like, ugh, god, it's just HM hell. Alright. Womp, use strength. Would've been funny if it just went, urgh. How do you feel about Gold, Silver Victory Road? I don't remember it particularly well. I need to refresh myself fully on, like, Gold and Silver before I play them. Let me double check something here, because I'm kind of concerned I'm going on the wrong path here. Let me just use that real fast. Okay, yeah, so it's the bottom path. That's what I thought. Should do a Pokerogue race? I'd have to play it. Has 0 trainers beside the rival. Is that what Gold Silver Victory Road does? This music gets really annoying. Yeah, it's almost like it's a 10-second loop. Alright, here we go. There we go. Okay. Perfect. And then they'll unlock that. I should be out of here fast. Gen 2 has a great Victory Road theme. Gen 2 has fantastic music in general. We need that unused theme here for sure. Yeah, the, oh, what's the name? It's like Entrance to the Forbidden Gate, I think? I want to say. It's like really cool sounding. I don't know why they cut it. I genuinely don't know. It sounded great. Then again, it's Game Freak being Game Freak, so who knows. Okay, good. Dodge you. How much did I see? I did not see that much, sadly. I was very, very busy that day, so I missed out on, like, quite a few parts of that stream, sadly. I'm gonna watch the VOD, though, later. I have a lot of things on my watch list. Like, a lot of things, so I'm gonna have to work through them. Alright, there we go. I think what I'll probably do is I'll probably, like, work through those tonight, maybe, because I'll probably, like, practice Gen 2 tonight. Silver's theme slaps hard. Yes. Like I said, Gen 2 music, it just hits different. It really does. Okay, here we go. Alrighty. Okay, there we go. So that should be the exit now. Okay, I think we're good. I think we can leave now. And we can actually go do, you know, the part of the game that matters. Is it this? Yeah, it's this, right? Yep, here we go. Perfect. We're out! Alright! Here it is, chat. Here it fucking is. The end is nigh. I'll either win or I'll get sent back to Pokemon Blue. This is terrifying. Oh shit, speaking of blue. Oh god, that shade of blue actually hurts my eyes. Holy shit. Oh. Oh, I don't remember this being this bad before. Ah, my eyes, they're bleeding. Oh god, make it stop, it hurts. Ah. Ah. Quick, sell everything fast. Sell the bicycle if you need to. My eyes. Okay, sell my max potions. Sell TM6. Sell all my max repels. We don't need them anymore. Sell my revive. Sell TM27, whatever that is. My ultra ball. I can't sell the rare candies because I'm technically not supposed to have them anyway. So it'd be cheating to sell them for money. Okay. Team 17 and the full heal. Alright, perfect. And now, we need to full restore max. Man, that's not many. 21 is not a lot. Is there anything else I can sell? I can buy like one more if I can sell something. Let me check my box. Also, let me just rare candy up. Gotta get everyone to 65. What's your opinion on theory that Ariana, one of Team Rocket executives, is Silver's mother? I mean, I don't think they went that deep with the lore, but I mean, it's a good fan theory. It's perfectly fine. Okay, get everyone up to 65. Can't become champion if I was spamming full restores. Yeah, just ask Cynthia about that, you know? I'm sure she would back that up. Alright, Lil Zam, let's get you up to 65 as well. Here we go. Oh, this is gonna be something else. I am actually... I don't know if I'm more worried about the Zam or if I'm more worried about Lance now that I think about it. Because I'm just thinking, like, Lance is Lance. I'm kind of scared. Because, like, the thing is, I'm going into the, like, assumption that I'm going to be able to take Blue out with the team I have. But what if I lose somebody for then, you know? Rare candy maxing? Yep. This is the last step we need to get where we need to be going. Okay. Like, I think our team is solid. Just to Ice Beam them? I don't have Ice Beam. I wish I did. Ice Beam was on Lapras, and it was on something else. I used the TM on someone, but they died. Actually, I do have Blastoise, but I don't... Blastoise was underperforming against a gym he should have been doing really well on, so I don't trust him to win against the Elite Four. I really don't. But I really like Glacies. Glacies is a very fun skill. I like Glacies a lot. Alright, final Squidward level. Let's see what he gets. Pretty decent. Those stats are looking good. Alright, Womp. Let's get you up to 65. There we go. Yeah, he's got a ton of defense and a ton of attack. Shame about his other two stats, though, but... I have faith in Womp. I think Womp will do what he needs to do. He will fulfill his destiny. Imagine Forsayo Glacies as a holy weapon. That would be excessively good. Alright. Here we go. Time for Squidward to tell the Elite Four to get out of his house. Bold and brash. More like belongs in the trash. Alright, here we go. Perfect. Alright, 2 more levels and then we are set, and then I'm gonna see if we have anything to sell on our PC. Can Set even get 30 magic? I believe so, yeah. I'm pretty sure he can cap it. Alright, it's time. So, let's check to see if I have anything to sell. I have a potion. I have an escape rope. That actually, weirdly enough, might just be enough to get me in full restore. Wait, hang on a minute. Let's see. Let's confirm this. Okay. Potion. And escape rope. Let's see if that's enough. I don't remember how much they cost. It's just enough to buy one more. Let's go. Okay. Alright, we got this. I believe in us. Okay, so Lorelei is up first, and I know exactly how I'm dealing with Lorelei. Get lucky for his 35% magic growth. He has 22 base magic, so it isn't that hard for him to hit 30. Yes, exactly. It's possible. You can do it. Alright. 187 speed. I should be critting every single thing I run into. Should be, being the keyword. Welcome to Pokemon League. I love how she didn't even use the word the. She's just like, welcome to Pokemon League. Alright, here we go. It's time. Time for the Elite Four, chat. Eevee, take this man out. This should be a one-tap, right? Yep, there it is. Don't rely on your luck. Yeah, my non-existent luck. Once again, just hit him with Thunderbolt. Hit with no Thunderbolts! Yeah, Eevee's doing it, chat. Eevee's pulling it off. Hit with no Thunderbolts! Okay, Eevee, calm down. Sir, there's no need to choose violence. Okay, you might be a problem. Now I'm gonna hit with a Thunderbolt. Yep, hit with a Thunderbolt. Zara has 10 base luck and 30% growth. No, I have 0 base luck and minus 250% growth. You know what time it is, chat? It's time to hit with a Thunderbolt. Yep, there he goes. Oh, he lived. I live. Haha, you're paralyzed. Oh shit, Blizzard. Okay, we're fine. Die. Just die. Get the fuck out. Everything in the Magster is 10 base luck. Damn. I was being nice. Okay. You give me the benefit of the doubt with my luck stat. Gotcha. Alright, so, first things first. Full restore. There we go. Second, we need to use a Max Aether on Thunderbolt. That nonchalance was hilarious. Oh yeah, no. It's great how you can just, like, completely wreck everything. 10 base luck's pretty good. Actually, it is. Actually, 10 base luck is, like, pretty good baseline, I feel like. I am Bruno, the Coyotes men. Alright. I had to get the joke out of the way. Let's do this. Oh, here we go. The easiest member of the Elite Four. Nice Onyx scrub. I have Surf, by the way. Hey, Davis! Davis Raid, let's go. It likes to be more exciting about the candies, but not judging each challenge. It's more so just to cut out grinding. Why is Rock Hideout theme playing in Bruno's chamber? Good question. Alright. There we go. Just in time for the finale. Ragnar soloed Gustav? Hell yeah, you didn't even need Rosa for it. Look at that. Oh my god, another Onyx. Come on. Bro, you guys are evolving these things. Johto's right next door. What are you doing? Starmie still has tackle. Where'd TM29 go? Good question. Psychic went to our good friend Lapras, who's no longer with us. He'll be fine. Yeah, that was like no damage. Yeah, Starmie has like a really good chunk of defense for some reason. Easy peasy. 60 viewers. Yeah, YouTube is like not updating at all right now. It still says 18, but YouTube being YouTube lately. Oh, there we go. Now it did. Alright, so, Lil Zam, you are the answer to this problem. I did a ton of testing on this. Like, I ran simulations in my head, and I kind of realized that, oh boy, yeah, Starmie is not built to deal with Gengar. So, Lil Zam, you got this. Let's go. Starmie's OU and all. Yep. Starmie's very, very good. Here we go. This should be pretty easy. I don't think... Like, the only things I'm worried about is I'm worried about Lance and I'm worried about Blue. And once I deal with, like, everything here, I'm fine. Like, the Gengars don't even have, like, a decent move pool to them, so I should be good. Let me put this up there. There we go. That should be a one-tap. Yep. Lapis took Psychic and then died. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Alright. There's Psychic. Should be a one-tap. Again, we've got this. This will be easy. It's the next room that I'm scared of. Oh, man. We could have had a Haunter if we hadn't Pokédoll skipped. Oh, well. Haunter's not that good in Gen 1. Gen 4, it's going to be a monster, and I really hope I get a Ghastly when we get to Gen 4. But there we go. And she should have, I think, one Gengar left? Yep. There it is. One tap it. Nothing that can't be solved with a little bit of Zam, you know? There we go. Easy sweep. There, defeat Agatha. Woohoo, you're something special, child. Your Pokemon sucked. I'm not special. I had a little Zam. Alright? He's not big Zam. He's a little Zam. Alright, so what do we have to deal with the upcoming problem ahead? We have to figure this out, because Lance is going to be an issue. I guess we could just rely on a Patrick sweep, I think. Showing just how terrifying Kadabra can be. Kadabra doesn't fuck around. Alright, here's Lance. So I think worst case scenario, I have to sack someone. But, actually, do we go for the Zam sweep again? I'm thinking Psychic, like neutral Psychic should be good. I only have 5 uses left though. He has 5 Pokemon, right though? I think I got this. Worst case scenario, we could sack somebody. Honestly, we could sack Lil Zam here if we have to. Because I don't see him being that helpful for Blue. Here we go. Let's do it. Which ASU am I closest to? I don't know. Victoria, maybe? We like Victoria in this house. Okay, there's the Gyarados. Let's see if I can one-tap him with a little bit of Zam. Okay, that's half his health gone. One more Psychic should take him out unless I high-rolled last time. Okay, good. Gyarados gone. Dragonair. Psychic. Okay, nice. That's a one-tap. That's good. So I should one-tap both of the Dragonairs. And nice. Wait, did it just gain 6 special? It was at 169. Now it's at 175. Oh my god. This Pokemon. Oh, Gen 1. You are spooky. I outspeed him. Never mind. We're fine. Lil Zam solves all. Alright. Okay, he's flying up. You know what? I think this is an excellent time to do this. Yeah, it's gonna do, like, nothing. It's gonna do next to nothing. Alright, I see him with Rock Slide. Yeah, you have no answer to me at all. Get out of here. I missed. That's fine. That's fine. Take him out. Perfect. Okay, now we have the biggest problem left. Here we go. Here's the big boy. So what moves do you have? I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. I don't want to keep Wompin. I need him for a situation that's upcoming. I think Magneton should tank this pretty well. Okay. That's gonna... Okay, that actually surprisingly... Oh, fuck, I'm frozen. I think I'm gonna lose Magneton. Oh, he wastes a turn. Perfect. Okay. We can swap in. Okay. Because he didn't kill, he wasted a turn. That's actually huge. Do I Thunder Wave you? I'm gonna go for it. Okay, paralysis. Fire blast, that's gonna hurt, but I should live. I've got a ton of special. Okay, I'm fine. Here we have Thunderbolts. Okay. Fuck, the Hyper Beam. Yes! Okay, huge. Oh, that's big. Okay, Lil Zam, go in. Psybeam should finish. I don't have Psychic left, but I do have Psybeam. Oh my god. Oh my, really? There's no way Lil Zam lives this. Yeah, not with that defense stat. Well, gotta add him to the def counter. Let me just do that real fast. Defs 21. That's actually not that bad. It looks bad, but that's not that bad. Okay, I say we just send in Patrick. Okay. Go for the Surf. I don't trust Hyper Beam to not miss. There we go. Okay, trust the plan. That's the plan, Nameless. The plan is the plan. What time to crit? It would have killed anyway. It's a Hyper Beam. It was a Hyper Beam from Dragonite on a Kadabra. It was not gonna live. I was just kind of hoping I would kill it with the Psybeam, but I overestimated my special stat. Alright, so we lost Lil Zam, but that's not the end of the world. Believe it or not, that's not the worst thing that can happen. I'm actually pretty confident going in here. There we go. Honestly, Magneton getting frozen was like the thing that caused things to go awry. Alright, here we go. So, now I think we're gonna lead with Patrick. Because he's gonna... Actually, no, I should probably lead with Squidward, because I think he's gonna go from Sandslash into Alakazam. Okay, here we go. Hey, I was looking forward to seeing you here. Yeah! And look at my Pokemon. I have an Alakazam, because that's fair and balanced. Waiting for the Gen 4 Blissey HP healings. Oh, no. Oh. Alright, here we go. Yep, that's what I figured he'd start with. Let's take it out. One Surf is all I need. That's gonna one-tap. 100%. He's got no special. Yep. Oh, and it was a crit, too, because that was necessary. Okay, that's exactly what I was hoping you'd do. Perfect. So, just don't miss. Yep, we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. It's so Jover. Rap spam, baby. Gen 1 be like. As long as I keep hitting, he's done. There's nothing he can do. Rap is so broken. What were they thinking? What are they thinking? What are you doing? Oh, Gen 1. Okay. I think that's his biggest threat down if I kill it, so... Oh, it missed. Wait. Okay, never mind. He's stupid. Yep, he's donezo. He's done, I guess. Let's go. That's a wrap-up. Rap OP. Oh, yeah. Rap is broken. So... I think it's probably just... You know what? Let's just keep rapping. Let's see if we can keep this up. Let's see if we can keep up the rap strats. You know, this is fun. This is what Pokemon was meant to be played like, Chad. I swear. Oh my god. Squidward is too powerful. Squidward OP, chat. Oh god, Xander's rapping. Yeah, I'm beginning to feel like a rap god. What is rap again? Rap is the move that just lets the enemy not play Pokemon. Which is really painful when it's used on you, and really, really great when you use it on the enemy. They nerfed it into Oblivion later gens, though. Yeah, I don't think I'm hitting him again. I might have to switch out here. Problem is, I don't really have anything to deal with you. And I don't really want to switch in. I say we just keep rapping. He's slowly killing me, which is not great. Oh my god, stop missing! What are you doing? Ah, no. And now he's asleep. Do we just sack Squidward? I kind of think we just sack Squidward. Let him die for a clean swap in. Because, like, if I just clean swap in, I can send Jolteon in ×4 pin missile him. What is that sentence series? My god. Time to wrap this up. Yeah. Alright. Oh my god. Yeah, he's gonna slowly kill Squidward. There's nothing I can do about this, but that's fine. I'm completely okay with this happening. I just want to clean swap into Jolteon so I can pin missile, because it's gonna be ×4. Like, it should kill pretty quick. Yep. Ever so slowly drinking me. I can live with this. This is fine. You're healing him? That's fine. The amount of damage I'm going to be doing will be absurd. God, look at him. He's just drinking Squidward. Oh yeah, no, this is definitely a sack. This is lore accuracy here, singing Rap God. Yeah, here goes Squidward. It's okay, Squidward. You did your best. You killed the Big Zam. That's all we needed from you. That is literally all that was needed. There we go. That should be a kill. No, he's just gonna keep going. Oh, brave soldier to the end. May he rest in peace. Alright. Let me add him to the death counter too. We're losing people, but I expected this. I expected this to happen. He did his job, exactly. He made a noble sacrifice, and I'm proud of him. Alright, here you go. 07 indeed. Okay. Come on, keep hitting. That's 3. If we can get a full 5, come on. Ah, damn it. Barrage is gonna hurt, I have no defense. Oh, never mind, that does nothing. Okay, we're good. We got this. I thought that was gonna hurt way more. That's gonna hurt. Nope, I'm still fine. Okay. Itchy nose. Yep, there he goes. Alright. He took out Squidward, but he's gone now. Level 66. Magneton, I have an exact answer to you. There's a reason I brought along my boy Womp. Urgh. Earthquake. El Bozo. Rip Magneton. Will not be missed. Alright. That should be a one-tap. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's got a one-tap. Womp womp. Alright. Cloyster. You're a bit spooky. You know what? I think I'm just gonna see if I can pull off an explosion. Godspeed, Womp! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, shit! Out come Womp Go Boom! Let's go! Yeah, didn't take him out with me, but I got him low enough that Jolteon can take him out. Oh. Womp, the hero, the legend. He sacked himself, but it's so worth it. Look at the damage he did, my god. Okay. 1 Thunderbolt's all it'll take. We lost to many brave soldiers today, chat, but this should be a wrap. All he's got left is the Flareon. And you know what's a shame about Flareon? Bro's weak to water. Rip, yep. Womp sacrificed himself, he died a hero. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's gotta be a crit. That's way too much damage. Oh, god, stop critting me. Jesus. This should be a one-tap. I think, anyway. I hope. I mean, no matter what it dies, I just don't want to lose an Armand. Yep, there we go. We did it. With that, Gen 1 is complete. We can now move on to Gen 2. No, this can't be. You beat my best. You wrapped my Big Zam to death. What the fuck? Oh. We did it, chat. We did it. And with that, that is another game completed. And we are now over 10% of the way done. Flareon has 130 attack. Oh, yeah. There we go. We did it. Yeah, shut up! Smack! There it is. Alright. So, let's see if we have any memes for meme review. Because we are now finished with Gen 1. So, I will state, chat, there is going to be a break between Gen 1 and Gen 2, only because I am going to be doing the Pokemon Emerald CMP finally. I've been working on it for like a year, but it's ready now. Okay, let me just take this. We've got memes. We do indeed have memes. Just gotta rename it. Okay, perfect. Alright. Let's do a little bit of meme review. So, yeah, chat was talking about the Moltres sprite earlier. This is what it looks like. Which, can we talk about Moltres' obvious depression going on here? This is very concerning. Like, bro's just got, like, just emotionally dead eyes. He's like, well, guess they just stuck me in Victory Road. The other guys got their own places, but me? Nah, I'm a side feature. Feels bad, man. And we get this. Squidward would be like to the Elite Four, get out of my house! Yeah. Yeah, he did do that. He sacrificed himself for the cause, but... So we lost Squidward, we lost Lil Zam, and then Womp heroically sacrificed himself for the cause. It was so sad. Womp is the saddest one. Womp died a hero. He blew himself up. He's like, I'm taking you out with me, motherfucker. Moltres was homeless, that's why, exactly. He didn't like his own design, exactly. He's just too depressive. Alright. So, this is an excellent time to end. We did barely an hour, but I kind of expected that I had to save this one for a final stream, because obviously with, you know, our rare candies running low, I didn't want to grind on cam. So, chat, thank you for watching. This was a very fun stream. We're going to get into Gen 2 probably towards the end of February, but starting next week, chat's work will have paid off and the Pokemon Emerald CMP will begin. I'm excited. And thanks for watching. I will see you all later.